This is my second video to my last one because God has revealed some more to my last video, and I am now running for my life from now the government and the church that is trying to literally kill me because of what I know. The entire state, this Democratic state. My name is Shannon S. Semler. I'm from Gig Harbor, Washington, and for what I know now is so awful. It's so awful. And I have been sanctified and anointed by God to save this world, to save our country, because of what I know. And they are trying to kill me. God removed an entire town, an entire state from me to see what I see. Just like they make Trump look so crazy, but he's not. They try to point out every single flaw. That is what they've done to me. And what I know is so sad, how they have removed everything from me. My child, my mother, my father. They've taken away all my finances. I had $200,000 2 years ago. I now have, I cashed out $10,000 cash. That's all I have left. I'm making 2 payments. I have 5 phones. None of them work. And that is because the church, Peninsula, I've told them that I felt like they were, I said, in cahoots with the school, Peninsula School District. And they are a face for child trafficking, rapes. All the churches in this, not all of them, but the big churches in this country, all the drugs coming in this country are going through these big churches. I can't post the pictures because of my phones are all locked up. I'm trying to send help through these, God says, show help, try to help, like these parent alienation sites. Lisa Romano, they won't let me post anything about God. God's not in our country. We can't talk about God in our schools. These are big fronts for child trafficking. Peninsula Life Church is a child trafficking site, just like these big churches. That I just saw a Hannity post about that, about China purchasing that land. They are running drugs into our country through these churches. They're using them as fronts. I had God send me messages through my Bible app. He said, go make amends with your neighbors, and they would lie to me. Well, the church paid them $60,000 out of my bank account that was fraudulently. Every time I hear an ambulance or something around me, there's kids being raped. In my town, I heard the lady in my neighborhood, that's man is so dangerous. I heard him on the phone say, like, I have somebody tied up and he has children's underwear in his fire pit. He had big Nerf guns in his trailer. This is what's going on in my community all over the United States. Is child trafficking. It is like a prison, a third world country prison, and the churches are fronts, and they're trying to kill me and put me in jail because it was all part of the process. Everyone was saying that I was an addict, an alcoholic. My family were saying that, but it was also God could show me what was happening in the jails. I stayed the night in there, and they made a woman go to a cell because she didn't eat her meal fast enough, and she was crying. And these men were breathing down my neck. So they're trying to put me in jail, and they would use these women as sex slaves, and they would never, ever let me out. My ex-husband would get my house. This is what's going on in the United States of America, is sex slavery with your children. And there's, I don't know how many countless sites of parent alienation. These children are getting taken away from these parents. There's hundreds of thousands of them. And the property's getting bought by China, where fentanyl and all that's brought into our country. And kids are being put on this stuff. And there's sex camps all over the place. And God told me that Obama and Rice were the Antichrist, and that Job 2.1, it would happen just like that. So God, send this video out to everyone that needs to know it, and open those jail cells and let these women out. You free these people that are being used as sex slaves. You free those children. And you set them free. And you will not. And all the people in my town that were bought off, shame on you. You will be held with your bride. And my neighbors that have just sat there and watched me work like a slave and move and just to get paid off. There's children and elderly and women dying every time you hear a siren in that town, people. That is people and children getting raped. Kids being raped. While I have treated everyone kind in that town, I have taken all of your children on campouts, and children are being raped. That's who your town is. And kids are being hurt at that school every day, bullied. That's who my town is. They got paid off, and then I've reached out to everybody. I've lost $200,000. I've lost my business. So everyone could have pride, jealousy, look better. They took the wrong road. My doctor won't even fill my last prescription. I've reached out to over 200 people, over 40 different government agencies, and this is what our country is. God, please send this out to everybody. Let this video go out, because I can't even attach pictures. I can't work anything anymore. My friend is in fear, and the guy that I've been trying to save his life from alcohol for the past 3 years, I love his heart. I love everybody. I don't want people to be, stuck in their pride, but that's the choice that you made. It's the choice that you made. The only thing that loves me on this earth is my dog. And my God, thank you, God, for blessing me with this and saving all of these people. Job 2.1, you said, that's what's going to happen, and I gotta save these people.